I hope you're good. I hope you're great. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's been a while since we've had a episode. It feels like it's been a long time every time I skip a week. But it's not my fault, you know? It's life. It happens. These things happens, guys. But I still love you, you know? You guys love me too? Yeah, you guys love me too. Anyways, let's get into it. For a few weeks now, we've been having lots of electricity. It feels good, feels amazing, you know, with the exception of load shedding happening in the evening. It's better, but you know, it's all right. It is what it is, you know. I'd prefer to have no load shedding at all, but for now, let's just take what we can get. So I thought, what's with all of this electricity? Well, actually, I've known for a bit that it's the private sector helping out ESCOM with this electricity. But I just kind of wanted to understand how exactly, who exactly is this private sector, specifically companies and such. And you have to do some digging to find these companies, but I found one of the most prominent ones. It's called Hitachi Energy. I'm sure you guys know Hitachi. Some of the construction stuff. They have construction equipment, yellow equipment, as they would call it in construction. Some mining stuff, some excavators, machinery of that type. I know Hitachi from that. But Hitachi Energy, it's the first I've heard of it ever since I was doing this research. Basically, I just wanted to find out how are they helping, what are they doing exactly. So I was reading this article, and essentially this managing director, Melvin Nika, he's really good because he was giving answers without saying anything. Like, you know, that's like really impressive. So what I get from all of this is that Hitachi Energy is providing ESCOM with generators and equipment of that type. But what I really wanted to know is why. You know, companies won't just do things for the sake of, you know, the good of it. And what I read on the company is that they do provide a lot of energy solutions to the world, essentially. And what I can see here is they're very, very interested in the direction South Africa is going with its energy in terms of renewable energy, especially because guess what? They do provide a lot of renewable energy, and South Africa is in that transition of making coal useless and trying to make renewable energy the main source of energy. Obviously, that's going to take however long it takes, but Hitachi Energies is interested in that. And whatever the private sector companies are, they all have their own agenda. But with all of that being said, I think that Hitachi, their angle is specifically them. This is just my own theory now. This is not them. This is just my own theory. Is that they are just trying to get a foothold in what South Africa is going to become when it does finally transition into renewable energies. And they will be at the forefront on all of that. So I think that's their angle here and why they're so willing to help out. There are other companies, but there aren't really articles like that. But I will link this article so you guys can read it for yourself. Maybe you guys can figure out what the CEO is trying to say, because to me it doesn't sound like he's saying anything. He's just saying a lot of stuff without saying anything. So if you guys can decipher it, I'm happy. Let me know what you guys think of it or how you guys have interpreted his answers. But let's move on from that and let's talk about Cosatu. Some of you may not know Cosatu, but if you don't know, let me break it down for you. The Congress of South African Trade Unions, Cosatu. Listen. In a short summary, Cosatu, what is it? It's a trade union. Now they organize workers from a whole bunch of sectors in the economy: mining, education, health, transport, manufacturing, and public service. They speak for workers' rights and better living standards. So, why were they on strike this week? And not just a regular kind of strike. a nationwide strike. Why would they not be on strike? That's what you should be asking yourself. You guys know load shedding, cable theft, crime, corruption, just a whole slew of problems, especially inflation, cost of living, and that's essentially what they're fighting for. Like, just the government to just step up their game because they feel like they are slacking, and in which they are. Who can blame them? Because the state of the nation is bad. And amongst other things, which is to raise the 350 rand grant, because what on God's green earth in South Africa are you gonna be doing with a 350 rand grant for the whole month? If you're living in poverty and you're not able to get an education, you're not able to get a job, because who on earth can get a job even if you did get an education? What are you supposed to be doing with the 350 rand? And it's not like 350 rand for a week. Maybe for a week you could try do something, you can organize something, but for a whole month it's a bit ridiculous. For one person, it's a bit too ridiculous. And what they want on top of that is increase the number of participants in the presidential employment stimulus program that already employs unemployed youth, rebuild Transnet and Metro Rail, which shouldn't even be a demand because we need the Metro and Transnet Metro Rails, guys. It doesn't make sense to not have them. It's an asset to the whole country. It doesn't make sense to not have them. I just don't understand why Cosatu of all people has to come in and tell them that. And finally, provide more resource to the SA Post Office to prevent its liquidation. That's a story for another day, because I do want to brief you guys on that, the post office being liquidated. But that should not be something Cosatu has to say, don't let this happen, because we need the South African post office. These are all just things that I feel like they shouldn't even... I feel like all these things are just normal. These are the most logical things to want. You know, like if the government shouldn't be told that these things are what we need, or for the country to prosper. Not just to prosper, but just to, keep the economy in check. Keep the economy above water. I don't know, man. Yeah, sometimes the government will confuse you, man. The government will confuse you. I do have to go, guys, but I do love you still. Please stay tuned. I will be here next week. I'll do my best to be around and to report whatever happens during this coming week. If there's anything you'd like to know about, anything you're confused about, please let me know and I'll do my best to cover it. With all of that being said, please vote for me for Mr. South Africa. We're still in the race. We're still running. And I have to say thank you guys, all of you that did vote, because I am currently in first place for June and I'm just so elated. I'm genuinely over the moon, and I've just been shocked for literally a week now. It's been amazing, man. But please just continue to vote. Let's stay in top place. Let's stay in first place. Let's keep pushing, because I know we can do this, man. Like, vote for me if you want to vote for change. I mean, I don't know, I'm speaking like I'm going to become the president, but I'm feeling that kind of energy. Anyways, love you guys. And stay safe out there, It's dangerous, man. Cost of living is going up. Criminals are going to do what they're going to do. So you guys stay safe and stay tuned, man. If you guys want to hit me up on anything, my Twitter. It's lefa_talene. Hit me up. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Or link me some news articles, something I can just check out and speak upon in the future episodes. So, yeah. Anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye. Peace. Stay safe. This has been Lefa Talene signing out.